Alright, I kind of just do want to do a talking video real quick on Resurrection Mary. Real quick, I want to show what I meant. If you saw my community post, you'll see that something happened with her relay switch. I did tie up her hair. That's just so that doesn't break her. That's just gonna. I mean, it's not as cool as it being long, but it does. It will make it last a whole lot longer than if I left it normal. But you see, it did spin a lot there. But it still does work pretty good. And I did try to fix it. I honestly have no idea what's going on with that mech there. It's kind of weird. But it does want to bring me to discussion. I've always said this before. It is going to be a weird statement coming right after what I just said. But I have a lot of respect for Tekky as a company compared to Jimmy. Like, this is shitty, but this is old. This is old technology that they're using here. And I think I know why they're doing it. I mean, Haunted Hill Farm, through Haunted Hill Farm, they brought back, like, so many older animatronics. Like, so many, it was ridiculous. And it wouldn't have made them, it makes sense that they keep them the same. Because I think that's, like, the point of it was, like, oh, there's a second chance to buy all these old ones that you might like, fan favorites and stuff, because a lot of the other ones are broken now. Wait, oh, so is this one, but yeah, you got my point. But it basically, it's far from a business point perspective to keep him normal. Because, I mean, all that time they would have to take to remodel all those things and stuff. Yeah, it just made sense to keep him the same. But, so, keeping that in mind, like, looking at these things as older items instead of looking at them as new for 2023. And I just think of these as returns. They're not new for 2023. This is new for 2023 because it's completely different than the original. This is just a return. This is same with Lord of the Vampire. That's a return, just several years later. But comparing this to this, because this Demonica is nothing like the original Demonica. This is pretty similar to the original Resurrection Mary. But comparing the two is crazy. Because, I mean, this has metal in it. I mean, this isn't even the greatest quality one of this year. There's better ones, even. Like, the Colderness is pretty good quality. Darling Dolly is pretty good quality. And there's, like, so much metal. This has no metal in it at all. Except for, like, some minor things. But no, like, structural metal in it. Everything is plastic. So, and I mean, just comparing these things. I mean, this is just like a packing material here. That's hard. And same with that. Darling Dolly is even crazy, even harder. And I know it's just crazy to me because you have companies like Jimmy that declines in quality. And then you have Tekky who actively tries to improve on their quality. Because, I mean, they were so bad for several years. But, like, this thing broke after, like, 5 activations. This thing, I've had this going so many times, it's not even funny. I'll just have her on, just because I just like seeing her go every now and then. So she's probably gone, like, I probably activated her, like, 100 times by now. She's never gave me any trouble. She's still perfect. I know I heard stories about some Demonica's clicking. Obviously, there are going to be some unlucky people who do get a broken one, but that's kind of like due to one design fault. It's not even that major of a design fault. They designed these arms to be too long, so when she goes down, they get caught on each other like that. They get caught like that, and she just came off of her thing. Crap. I'll fix her later. Okay, she's gonna be sitting on that for now. It's not her mechanism that's broken. It's that part that she rests on. it doesn't attach that easily to it. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't stay attached. Let's see. Here we go. See, it's normal now. But yeah, I've used her so many times, and she just never gave me any trouble at all. She never even clicked or anything. This is just different. Same with other techie things that kind of. I mean, honestly, this was my first techie item that really gave me trouble right out of the box like that. I mean, my original writing when the grave broke, but that's kind of my fault more than anything. This is like my first ever techie thing that gave me a stupid issue. Although I'm not gonna return or anything because they're not in stock anymore, and she's still effective at a scare and everything. So, I mean, she spins her head and still jumps up. She's not timed right. That's it. But I don't think anybody else is getting over it. Even my dad said it's still fine. So yeah, and he's the one that would normally tell me to return something that's broken. So if he thinks it's fine, then it must be fine. But yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just cool to me. So like, I don't know why people complain about the changes made to her. Cause God, her changes are great. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on Techie.